tech should people look at in 2021 to improve what their company operations and their individual, work and personal life?
Yeah, so I'll give you a few examples. I'm going to bias a little bit to what I do now as well as part of it. But if you look in general across businesses, it's going to be what don't you have today? Where's the pain in your business, particularly in serving your employee, your internal customer, your employee, and your external customer, right? Because how do you empower your internal staff to be more productive? And what's barrier? I would look at right now. What's the barriers that is preventing them being successful in being productive and or in communication internally and externally? And for your customer, what's barriering them being able to transact with you, to use your product or service? What's changed, and what would address that? So a couple of examples I think that I witnessed, and I see a lot of businesses have weak areas in that they could easily resolve. One is communication systems like telephony, because it's great using Zoom and Hangouts and things like this for this, but the real world is these platforms, whilst they're being enhanced as we speak, were not designed to be an external phone system. We're all using them for internal chat and communication and for scheduled meetings. But if I want to call you to do business with you, or you want to call into our company to do business, you're not going to do a Zoom call, right? You want to call the company. So people are still going to resort. How many of us during COVID and listening to this have had some problem happen? I had a locksmith out at one point, right? A door lock broke. So how do you communicate with them? You don't look to Zoom. You look for a phone number and you're on the web, and you might send them a message through their website, or you phone them. I've needed the gas people out during this for some stuff to be done. Life goes on.
We phone people, exactly. Outside of your organization, definitely.
Yeah. So to do that, how have you facilitated your business to communicate externally to customers and for them to call in? And I have called a number, even today, contact centers. You call a big corporation and it goes to their contact center. Well, guess what? Their contact center does not have all the people in there that they normally do. And what I've witnessed is a lot of them are skeleton staff at best. You wait forever, or they say, please call us back, please leave a number and we'll put you in a queue. I had to wait 3 weeks for one major company to call me back because I was in the queue. And when I eventually got the call, the discussion I had was, and if this doesn't fix it, is there a number I can call you back on? No, you resubmit and we'll put you back in the queue for another call. You go back at the back of the queue again. Well, that's not good customer experience. And it's because their phone system was not flexible enough. It's not, new worldy enough to make it that the fact their employees at home rather than at their desk, why should that impact me, the customer? There are so many cloud-based now phone systems that are, across the world, that mean I can be anywhere. I can answer my desk phone on my mobile, on my PC, and I can ring out from it. And you as the customer do not know any different, and nor do I as an employee, except for physically, I've got a different world room that I'm in, right? But everything operates exactly the same. So the business operates and the contact center and everything's up and running. That's how it should be. And that is available from hundreds of different companies today around the world. But businesses are on legacy phone systems, which are impeding them and their capability to provide a customer experience. The other one I'd suggest is something like what I do today, which is gamification, is it motivating your employee. I've had so many conversations over the past few weeks with businesses who have described struggling with our people are remote. Normally they're in the office. Normally we can see what they're doing. They can see what their colleagues are doing. They motivate each other by human interaction. Now they're isolated in a room. Are they as productive? And that means, are they doing enough of the right activities to generate productivity, which equals results for the business? Now that might be support tickets. Are they closing off and calling back enough customers a day? Are they calling 5 less now because they're in a relaxed environment and they get distracted a bit? And does that employee know themselves even? Does that employee know that they are letting themselves down in comparison to the 10 other people, the 50 other people doing the same job as them? Do they know, if you're in the office, you can see, I feel I'm slacking a bit, or I just took too long for coffee and I'm getting the looks. There's no indicator for them anymore. So it's very easy to put a tool in place, again, very quickly and cost effectively, that allows you to give visibility back. You haven't got the wallboards anymore. You haven't got the whiteboard in the office. You don't see a person next to you, or that on the other side, you don't see that they feel that they're working harder than me. You can do that using these cloud and SaaS tools today at home and make them feel part of the team as well. So you can motivate them better, give them more visibility for everyone, including the management, but also just make them feel more part of the team again, drag them back in using a technology.
And technology is not going to serve that. This is really in hands of the leaders, in hands of those who have those teams, right? And whose actually main role now is exactly that, achieving collective productivity, but it goes beyond just work. We're all humans, right? It goes into, right? Everyone have different conditions at home to work from. So yeah, the human element of it became only bigger.